I need to speak with Red. You're gonna have to let us through.
Yangus, you think Red's gonna want to see your ugly muss? Oh, get out of here! Up Pete!
Don't you boss me around, mate. I ain't going nowhere till I see Red, so shift, skivvy.
Skivvy? Who the hell do you think you are?
What's all the noise? I can hear your gabbing from in here.
Oh, sorry, boss. I got some geezer with no manners out here. He'll be gone in a mo.
It's Yangus, isn't it? Just let him in. I'll speak to him myself.
You heard the boss. Go on, inside with you.
Don't often see your face round these parts anymore, Yangus. So, what brings you here?
It's like this, Red. You bought an horse from the black market drum in Pickham, right? Well, it belongs to this bloke I'm travelling with, see? Someone pinched it off him and then sold it on. That's how it came to be in the shop. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I need it back. I'll pay whatever you want for it. Name your price.
Straight up as usual, eh, Yangus? I like that about you. But I'm not selling that horse. She's a quality mare. Toes the line and she's got a decent coat on her. You know how much I like quality. However much you're willing to pay, I am not parting with it.
What? Not for nothing? Look, it ain't for me. It's for me mate. I've got to get her back. I'll do anything you want.
Oh, interesting. Never thought I'd hear words like that coming out of your mouth. Must be a good mate, eh? All right then, here's what you're gonna do. I'm sure you haven't forgotten the cave just north of here, right? Just bring us the jewel that's hidden in there. You know, the Venus tear.
What? Not that. You know I've been in...
You just said you'd do anything I want. You gonna welch on that now, are ya? Just bring us the Venus tear. Then I'll think about the horse.
There's the chest. The Venus tear's supposed to be locked away in that. Must be a real gem. This ain't the first time I've had a bash at this place. I ain't never managed to get as far as the chest, mind. But I ain't doing the off without it this time. We're gonna get that Venus tear. So this is it, eh? The Venus tear. You beauty. You know, Gov, last time I tried to get this stone, I'd done it for Red. Now we're just rivals, I guess. But I actually used to have a bit of a thing for Red. Back in them days, she wasn't a scary old bird like she is now. And I was well green. So, I thought I'd get her the Venus tear to impress her like. But I ended up doing myself an injury, and I had to leave it. Never thought I'd end up getting it like this, though. I wonder how it would have all turned out if I had got it back then, eh? Anyway, just me old wounds. Would you mind keeping this to yourself, Gov? Ain't the kind of thing you want going around. There, I got it. The Venus tear.
Now that is quality.
Now, hand over the horse and cart like you promised.
I never promised that. I said I'd think about it when you bought me the goods. And I've thought about it now, and I'm still not giving it back. You can keep the stone.
Oi, that ain't what you promised. That's a pretty low trick, Red. I'm surprised at ya.
Promises? You want to talk about promises? If I remember rightly, you promised me ages ago you'd bring me that stone.
What? That was years ago. You can't dredge up the past like that.
Well, you're in no position to argue. I ain't saying it again. The horse stays with me.
Yeah, right. I was out of line before, breaking me promise to you and all. I ain't surprised you act off with me. But this ain't just about me now. I can't leave without the horse. It's for the gov. Look, do what you want with me. But I'm begging you, give the horse back.
Hey? Oh. All right. Behave, would ya? Stop grovelling about on the floor. Be a man.
Well?
I thought I'd have a bit of fun with you, but you've lost it. Have the horse. Do what you want with it. But I'll be keeping that Venus tear. That's what we agreed, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Red, and sorry about...
Oh, for crying out loud. Pull yourself together. We're done here, right? So go on then. Hop here.
Red told me to get the horse out for you before you got here. Looks like she knew you'd come out with the goods. She must rate you.
Dear, what a terrible ordeal you must have been through. I'm so sorry. I won't leave you alone again. I'll never go to the pub like that again. I promise.
God blimey!
Well, we're ready to leave whenever you are. What's our next destination?
How about trying brains again? Maybe the old geezer will be around to give us some intelligence this time. Let's head back to Pickham. We've got to find out where Dolmagus is. Otherwise we'll just be wandering around like headless chickens.
It will be no hardship to me if I never ever set foot in Pickham again. But I suppose we have no choice.
Hello, Brains. Long time no see. Back at last, eh?
Well, well, look who it is. You came when I was out, did you, Yangas? I'm sorry I wasn't here. But you're back again. So, if I'm not mistaken, you must be in need of some information. Am I right?
Always on the ball, eh, Brains? We're looking for this bloke who looks like a clown. Goes by the name of Dolmagus. He's a slippery customer. Keeps getting away from us. Have you heard anything?
Yes, I've heard about him. The criminal responsible for murdering the abbot of Maella Abbey, no less. My sources report seeing him walking over the surface of the sea toward the western continent.
The western continent? That's a bit hazy, isn't it? Can't you be more specific?
Sorry, that's all I know. I wish I could tell you more.
Well, if you don't know nothing more, Brains, there ain't nothing more to know. We'll have to go to the western continent ourselves.
A fine idea. But aren't you forgetting something? How do you intend to cross the sea?
Eh?
Monster attacks at sea have been significantly worse recently. All crossings from here and from the northern continent have been cancelled. You could go if you had your own ship, but unless I'm misinformed, you don't. I'd say that will pose quite a problem.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
No, I can see that. Well, perhaps I can help you out there with a little snippet of information I heard. Follow the cliffs along the coast to the west from Port Prospect, and you will come to a wide open wasteland. According to what I hear, there's an old abandoned ship there. I don't know why a ship should be in a place devoid of water, but anyway, people say it's a magic ship. If you could get it up and running again, you'd be able to sail anywhere you wanted. You might want to try the path to the west of Port Prospect. It was blocked by a rock slide, but I hear that's been cleared up now.
I never! What have we here? Yes, this must be it! The ancient ship we heard about in Pickham. Now we can pick up Dul Magus's hateful trail again. But it's enormous. How on earth will we get it down to the sea? I must admit, I'm rather stumped. If only it wasn't quite so far inland. I know! Show me the map. Now, let's see. Here's my castle, which means now we must be... Here! Unbelievable! We're directly south of the castle. I had no idea we were so close to home. In that case, we should go back to the castle and see if we can find mention of this ship in the library. We might just find a clue. There's no time to lose. We must return to Trodain. To the castle!
Okay. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, my volume's way too high. So, you may notice my mic quality has decreased. I am using my headset again. My actual microphone is broken, and I will see if I can fix it before I head back to school. But I do want to hear how this here sounds. Okay, it's pretty garbage, but it's unfortunately all I've got. So, it's pretty garbage, but I just hate having to type. Oh, it is an old mic. It's the mic that I use for my Final Fantasy XII display. But yeah, the pins inside the actual mic, there was a plastic guard that kept them lined up, and that got it broke off, and they're misaligned. I managed to bend the pins back, but because that plastic guard fell off, I don't know, it's a very weird situation. I hopefully will be able to get it fixed. Because that, of course, would... Wow, the attack someone, not Jessica. That would ruin my current Let's Plays. That would be a real downer if I don't manage to get it fixed, because I have no money for another one. So... I don't know, I'm a little nervous about it. I like that mic. But I'll see what I can do. It just happened a couple days ago, and I haven't really... I wouldn't say I didn't have the time, because obviously I've streamed since the last couple of days, but obviously I'd rather stream than fix a mic, and I've been busy during the day. So, I'm hoping that the mic quality is not too garbage as to actually deter people from watching. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, I remember that bird. She was not that easy. Well, I'm glad that the quality is good for you, FFL, but personally, I know how it sounds. I watched my Final Fantasy XII Let's Play. I think it's absolute garbage. But it's all I've got. until I can somehow find a way to get my phone's microphone to work. Why are bodkin archers even here? But yeah, it's either this or no mic. So. Miracle slashes. I never used Miracle Slash. I don't think it's worth using personally. But I've seen my dad use it in Dragon Quest XI. I think they made it better in 11, but you won't see me use it here at all. In fact, actually, Flame Slash. Flame Slash is pretty useless too. The only like different slash that's even really worth it is Dragon Slash, for obvious reasons. Ah, I'm a gamer. Nothing. Dragon Quest VIII lover. Good to hear. But you are in good company. This and Final Fantasy XII were considered they were considered my favorite games before I discovered Skyrim in 2011. Oh well, if you do that, that would fully heal you, wouldn't it? Maybe not fully. This was the first one you played. Oh, nice. First one I played was Dragon Warrior 1, back when it was called Dragon Warrior. Back when Square and Enix were separate, or Squaresoft and Enix were separate companies. Is that right? Time to recheck it. Recheck. Compare the volume. I gotta keep talking so I can actually compare it. Alright, that's a beautiful echo effect I had there. Alright. I gotta turn up my computer then, because otherwise I can't hear the game through my headset. Can't help if you're desperate for health. Yeah, definitely. Hold on. Mess up my glasses. Okay. Yangus. Go ahead and do that, Jessica. You're gonna do bang again. We're about to sleep at the end, so magic's not an object. Angela's your boy. I like me Yangus. Yangus is... I don't know, I don't really have favorite characters in these games, but you can't pass up the occasional core blimey or two. I just realized you had the cry emote after. What are you, a little fanboy? Whips are broken. I mean, hey, you know, Twin Dragon Lash at 100 psych up with oomph and the sap boss. Yeah. Oh shoot, maybe I should pay attention to the game. Why? Okay, go this way. Other than Sylvando. Yeah, Sylvando's alright. So, I only ever use 2 resources in this entire game. That's, both of them are from Woodus. Woodus is my go-to website. I only use a treasure map. Actually, I use 3 things. Treasure map, monster map, and alchemy list. Although I remember a lot of them. Don't you... Are you ever chasing after me? No, yeah. Okay. Super Saiyan. Falcon slash with Falcon blades, you mean? That's the way to do it. Can't Falcon slash without Falcon blades. Hey, active gamer. What's going on? I see my software here didn't update. It says there's one viewer. Have I tried going times 100? No, I have not. I know that there's something that stops him from going to 100 early game. I forgot what it was. Plus, I haven't really needed to. I haven't really had a purpose to yet. I am not going the right way. Did I miss the... Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Okay, I was gonna say, where's that little hill, that cliffside hut? Where are you? You're over here somewhere. Ah, there you are. I haven't been looking at my health. Oh, whoops. Even at 98 health, she's kind of in danger zone. All it takes is for 5 enemies to think that there's only one character in our party, whoops, and take her down, which happens a lot. I can do it now, it's cool? Okay. I will. I can't think, is there a boss coming up? I can't recall. Trodain, get the ship. No, I don't think there is. Yeah, that's honestly the thing I loved about this game, but at the same time hated, because in Dragon Quest XI, instead of setting all of your commands when it's their turn to go, oh, this was back in the day when you set everyone's commands and basically said, go kill them, or go be killed. Okay, I just want to say something. So X and circle both confirm. Triangle is back because they didn't know what they're doing at the time. Let's see, L2 is back. Okay, that's that. R2 does nothing. And yeah, what was I gonna do? I was gonna check health. Health fine. So let me just remind you guys that. Okay, it's funny that you say that, FFL. It was a pain. Like I was almost considering just playing this game a little bit just to, you know, remember the controls. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough adapting to it again. Triangle is back, and that's so bizarre. It's definitely not something that you see nowadays. Back in the good old days of PS2. And I am playing this on my backwards compatible PS3. And you may be wondering, how is it in 16:9? Well, some PS2 games were compatible with 16:9 resolutions because at the time, or I should say aspect ratios, those TVs were not as common. But of course, they became a lot more common shortly after, and I guess Sony or Square Enix saw, hey, you know what? It's coming. So let's make 16:9 an option. Because then some games do it badly where they have the option for it. But oh no, I'm a gamer. I'm just saying it was weird after Dragon Quest XI, where back was circle, X was confirmed, and all the other buttons had purpose. In this one, I came to 8 right after 11, and I think FFL just oh no, I thought you were explaining what I just said. Alright, being able to see a required XP. Yeah. In this game, you gotta do the going to the church and talking to the priest to say, hey, when do you think I'm gonna be stronger? Technique. Oops. Also, that's what R2 does, and I bump it all the time. So, if you like that beautiful sky, you chose the right Let's Play. Because I probably have done it at least 10 times since I started playing Let's Playing this. Also, I want to let you guys who follow along know how I am intending on Let's Playing this. I do play during the day sometimes, and you'll see it between 2 streams ago and the last stream that I didn't like wander the wilds and get all the treasures because I did all that off screen, as well as level grinding, because I don't know how many of you really care about or are interested in me running around in the wilderness fighting enemies, dying a couple times. Nah, I kid you. I died like twice. Just getting treasures, you know. Definitely want to keep swords up. Metal Slash. It's redundant because I have Thunder Thrust. Oh, you broke 240 subs. Congratulations, FFL. Nice job. You're probably beating us, which may confuse you because we have 553. But the reason I say that is because they are Clash of Clans people, and they don't care about anything except Clash of Clans, so they unsub, which is why we're at 553 and not, you know, 560, which is where we were like 2 weeks ago. Does Fuddle hit just one? Group of enemies. You know, I never do it. Let's try it. Oh, shoot. Well, that is the group I would have wanted him to go for. But, yeah, it's unfortunate. So realistically, we probably have like 100 subs. That actually, no, we probably only have like 15 to 20 subs that actually I see. And according to YouTube, like 90% of our watch rate is unsubscribed people, so like my Argon's Evil Lair episode 1 had like 50 views after the first week, and it's basically only like 5 people were subscribed to watched it. So just people are not interested in subscribing, I guess. Well, see, but that's the thing. Like, I'm a gamer. I see you more than I see, you know, 550 people. So, I don't know. Go for this one. But it's kind of pathetic. And the thing is, I've been told a lot of times to just maybe make another channel, or, you know, make this channel my channel. But I can't really do that. I can't really make another channel because my biggest achievement's on this channel. Actually, multiple biggest achievements. Like, look at my episode 76 of my Final Fantasy XII Let's Play. It has almost 4,000 views. And I have that Game Grumps clip that has like 2,200 last I checked, with over 100 likes. I just can't give that up. I can't give up my biggest achievement. And then, of course, there's Titanium Man and Joopy. It's like, they're my friends. I can't just hang them out to dry with this channel. I mean, although, wow, I assumed these things were weaker than they were. I mean, Titanium Man and I talked about it a bunch of times, where, oh, that's annoying. It's almost like he feels, and this is true, I'm not saying he's wrong, that if I leave Titanium Joopy will die. Now, that has two connotations. First of all, it's nice that he feels that way, and, well, I guess more that he knows the truth, because I am probably 99% of the activity on the channel. But then the other side of it is, that's not fair, because it's almost like they're using me so that when they do their content 4 or 5 times a year, then there's more chance people will watch it because they're subscribed. So there's two ways to really look at it. Like, they're just using me just for the exposure. Magic key at Trodain. Wait, I can't remember where you get the magic key. Huh. But, I mean, the thing is, if they're using me, can they really afford to piss me off? Because, like he said, if I leave, the channel dies. Why is this not equipped? I equipped that. I did equip that. But like he said, if I leave, the channel dies. So, yeah, I could kind of do what I want there, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. I'm going to sell one of these. Wait, what do you... Angelo's cute when he sleeps. Whoa there. Okay, just updating myself in chat. I haven't cleared out my inventory. I love how my bandwidth can't handle 7 megabits per second when a week ago it was flawless at 8. Well, you see, I did at first think that they were using me, but then again, I don't, well, whatever. It's not a problem. And then I had a weird thing with one of my friends, and if friends on YouTube, like one of those ones subscribed. Oh, Tinkety Tink on the upgraded Alcrate pod. He mentioned, oh, that's the one where he looks at you. He mentioned the leader of his channel, or rather like the owner of his channel that he puts content on. Kind of like if Titanium Man put content on Titanium Joopy, it's this guy putting content on this other guy's channel. Well, this other guy wanted someone to collaborate because he's playing Metroid Fusion. And he was apparently looking for a commentator. Now this other guy, my friend, he apparently knows a lot about Metroid Fusion, and as do I. As you guys know, I 100%ed it. I played it since I was 10 and all that good stuff. And so he messaged me on Discord, and like I said, I don't care if he hears me saying this. That's fine with me. I'm not someone that would talk about someone behind their back. I'm not like that. Also, I never slept at an inn, did I? Apparently I did. Oops, that's a delay. Wow, I hit that circle like 4 seconds ago. But basically, he messaged me on Discord and said, hey, you know Metroid Fusion, right? And I said, yeah, I do. And then he said, okay, I don't remember the exact conversation, but he basically then said, the owner of my channel wanted a guest commentator. And he knows I know a lot about Metroid Fusion. And then I'm like, alright. Cool. And then I asked, well, why you tell me this? He said, well, he wanted a guest commentator, but you were offline, so I kind of did it with him. Did the collaboration. And then, think about that for a second. Why does that include me? I mean, it's flattering that he thought about me, because apparently the owner of the channel wanted to go through him to get to me, but because they couldn't get me, they used him, and still told me about it. I mean, am I crazy for thinking that's kind of like, really? Why'd you tell me that? Also, there's a treasure that I don't want to miss. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. One thing I do like about Dragon Quest XI is that the grouping of monsters is a lot better, because now I gotta accommodate for that. Yeah, check that. Also, I find it funny how playing this less than an hour, I remember that it's a lot harder than Dragon Quest XI. I got wiped out in the first hour of me playing this. I think it was in my stream. It might not have been. I'm not sure. But God, you can't even compare difficulties in these games. I mean, yes, I know. Dragon Quest XI does have handicaps, but still, I mean, just the basic mechanics of the game makes it so much easier. Oh, where is it? I am right on top of it. Is it up there? Where is this thing? I am literally on top of it. Must be up there. Just be really good. Ah, me? No. I'm not that great. But still. Dragon Quest XI was so easy, honestly. I got wiped out 3 times, and I can tell you the exact 3 times. One was to the malicious, ethereal dragon boss in post game in the Siflheim area. Another one was that Your Monster, that's the mascot for Cobblestone. And the third one escapes me. It was before those two. Oh, it was the bird boss in postgame. So basically my 3 deaths were in postgame. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why I died to them. I assumed, like the rest of the game, that they would be completely easy, so I just went loose on them. I went overly aggressive. But yeah, like, it's just too easy. Now granted, I could have turned on the handicaps, but like, I saw what the handicaps are. They're not, like, not being able to buy, what's one of them? Not being able to buy items from shops. It's like, why do handicaps have to be like that? Why not, you know, make enemies do more damage? Not replenish health and magic when you level up. It's simple mechanic stuff that they wouldn't have had to research. Just look at your old games and duplicate what you did there. It's Dark Souls. No, Dark Souls was fun. Dark Souls was the perfect kind of difficulty. If you ever hear me screaming at Dark Souls, it's just because I suck at it. Dark Souls is a great game, and it proves that not just anyone can play all these games. If you want to get good at some of these games, you gotta try, you know? You can't just pick up a game and beat it in 50 hours. It's... Hated healing. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Also, where the heck is this chest? You've got to be kidding me. There is a treasure chest right here. Like... Did this map prove me wrong? I've used this map for over 5 years when I've, like, of all the time, actually more than 5 years, probably like 8. Oh, that's cute. Attack you, do your thing, and you're gonna do like 10 damage to each of them. Oh, thanks for not waking it up. Seriously, where the heck is this chest? I set the title of the stream to Castle Trodain, so I had better get through it, and not spend an hour looking for a chest. Yeah, it saves you a trip, but you also don't need to worry about your health anymore in the entire game, because literally, oh, I'm almost out of magic. I better go back to the inn and spend gold and, you know, go through that like all the other Dragon Quest games. Oh wait, I'm gonna level up in 1,000 experience. I'll just do that. It's like it removes what Dragon Quest, like one of the biggest aspects of Dragon Quest, at least for me, because Dragon Quest is an adventure game that you need to. It's an adventure. You need to make sure you're fully stocked, you're prepared for what you're gonna go against, and hope that you don't run out of your resources. But Dragon Quest XI removes that whole aspect, because when you level up, you get replenished. So you're deep in a dungeon, instead of having to get out to heal, fight a couple enemies, level up, boom, done, no worries. Like, I don't know. It's all opinion based, obviously. If you don't agree with me, then you don't agree with me. Big whoop. But that's my opinion. Also, we got rid of the mom. She could assemble them into a big monster that I do not want to use, because then all their HP is combined. That'd be the point of grinding. Well, I don't think that's what he's getting at. It's just that it's... I don't disagree that it's convenient. It is obviously convenient. Mama's back. Also, don't even get me started on getting to level 99 in that game. I mean, come on. Like, it's a joke maxing out your stats in that game. It's a joke that I can say maxing out your stats. I have spent probably... Oh, what? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right here. I have played over 100 hours in this game, and the highest level I got was 65. You can oh wow, that rock screwed me over. You can rewind the stream probably what 10-20 minutes. I showed my old file, just a save screen of it. Yeah, I spent like what 104 hours getting to that level, and probably at least 10 of that was simply level grinding. Now, I feel like they made level grinding too hard in this game. It's relying on pure luck is absolutely ridiculous. But they just made it a complete joke in 11. Dragon Quest VIII Part 5. 589. Isn't this a mimic? I just remembered, isn't this a mimic? Wait, what are you saying, FFO? I'm not sure what you're saying. But anyway, oops. Don't know what happened there. I keep overestimating how strong these guys are. Why do I remember these mimics being so difficult? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Well, it appears I got all the chests I can get now, so I'm gonna put that down. Gotta get up top here. Alright, see you later, I'm a gamer. Thanks for joining in. Do your twin dragon. I should conserve your magic. You know, let's try it. I don't ever use it because it's pointless, because it does like no damage. Oh, those are candy cats. Well, alright. Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going to max out my stats in this game. I beat all the Dragovian trials pretty easily at level 65. So, all you need is 2 Timbrel's attentions. I believe you can get 2 Sage's Stones. And some skills. That's all you pretty much need. Double Timbrels. Also, why am I going up here? I don't need to. Also, I gotta remember to get the smiley slime thing for Mori's. But yeah, you don't need to cap out your skills. I didn't need to cap out my skills on 11. I chose to because it was easy. It took no time. Uh-oh. Don't form your king, please. Well, alright then. Yeah, I will be doing some level grinding on Slime Hill eventually, though. I won't be showing any of it on stream. Well, I might show some of it. Not a lot, though. There's nothing over there. I don't remember. Does that slime only appear at night? I forget. It might only appear at night. Man, I really hope I could get my mic working again. I'd be very unhappy if I don't. Although I do have an idea of how I would record microphone otherwise. I've been watching my Isle of Birth Let's Play. Hey, there you are. My Isle of Birth Let's Play, which is... I recorded that with my old setup, and I never realized that my old setup actually had some pretty good audio quality. So, yeah. Hopefully I won't have to resort back to that. Well, yeah, I understand that. In Japan, saying it's a national holiday is actually really accurate. But my concern is that they're just this is kind of my implication about it, that they kind of just want to make the game easier so that the potential audience of players grows. Because if you like Dark Souls, not just anyone's gonna pick up and play Dark Souls. They're gonna get frustrated and quit because it's too hard. But if you were to say reduce the damage all enemies did in Dark Souls 3 by reduce it to a third of what it is, would there be more people playing it? Probably. Would they increase the iframes of your dodges? If they did that, would there be more players? Probably. But no, they wanted it to be a difficult game. And I agree with that. And it most likely is that because more people play, more people buy the game, more people spend money given the money. You know, it's a business. Gaming companies do try to care about what their players want, but bottom line, it's a business. So if you're not making money, you're not, you know, money is the key.
We can't get in like this. Jessica, can you get rid of these thorns with some of your hocus pocus?
I guess I can give it a try. Let's see.
I thought all Fallout 76 did was
There.
make it unplayable.
Just don't ask me to get rid of all of them, okay? My magic may be powerful, but it's not that powerful.
I didn't think that they made it incredibly easy. All I knew is that they made it unplayable, basically. Did they make it incredibly easy?
Oh, my poor castle. It used to be so beautiful, but now it's in ruins. And it's all because of Dul Magus's evil curse. That's when our journey began. And the castle's secret treasure was plundered.
Alright, after the voice acting in this, I will get into Skyrim. As someone who's played it for 7 years, I have things to say about it. Not all positive. But I want to wait for this good bit of story to end, so I'm actually going to turn off the mic for this.
Ah, there you are, Princess. I know you like to look at the stars, but it's a little chilly to be outside. Perhaps you should retire to your chamber.
Of course, Father. I'll come right away.
What's this? What's going on?
Hello? Is anybody there? There's a man injured here. Somebody please call a doctor.
Speak to me. I command you. Tell...
Your Majesty, somebody... The sealed chamber...
The sealed chamber? But surely, no one would...
Father, the intruder may still be up there. It's too dangerous for you to go alone.
Yes, but what if... I can't just stand by and let someone steal it.
I know, so I'll go with you.
I don't know. Well, if there's no other alternative... You? What do you think you're doing? I forbid you to touch that scepter!
Why, if it isn't King Troll and Princess Merdea, I didn't expect you to find me. But what's done is done. Tell me, is this scepter as powerful as people say?
You're that jester. You came to my castle so you could steal the scepter?
Well deduced. You saved me the bother of explaining myself, Your Majesty. I heard all about it. About a legendary magical scepter sealed deep inside Castle Trodain, and about how it could bestow ultimate magical powers. With this, nothing can stop me from becoming the greatest magician of all time. Then, I'll have my revenge on those scornful snobs who made a fool of me.
Stop! That scepter must never leave this castle!
Nothing can stop me. I see no reason to delay this any further. Time to unleash its true power. King Trode, you will be my first guinea pig.
Father, look out!
Is that the best it can do? The mare I can see, but you look more like a toad than a troll to me. Ah, but wait. The magic circle here must be restricting its full powers. If I can take it away from here, I'll see what it can really do. Come, precious scepter. Show me your true power. Oh, yes. What incredible magic. Perfect! So powerful. I can't control it.
What on earth? That day, we were inside the magic circle, but you weren't. How did you manage to survive? Who knows? Maybe it was just luck. You've always been a lucky one.
Oi, Gov! What you and the old codgers jabbering on about back there, eh? Ain't we supposed to be swatting up on that ship? Come on, get a move on.
Yes, of course. The castle library? should be just over there.
Okay. So, I do agree that that Dragon Quest XI is a good entry point. Very true. But as something, the way I think of it as, there really is no way to perfectly appeal to an entire community, especially a gaming community. So basically what I'm saying is, I can't wish it was harder, because again, as I said, it's a business. They want to appeal to more people, and they definitely want to get more people in Dragon Quest, so they make it easier, and it makes perfect sense. I totally agree that they should do that, but I have a special situation where I grew up with the franchise. I was around when it was difficult, and it just didn't appeal to me as much as it probably could have if it were my first entry into Dragon Quest. So, yeah, basically all I'm saying is I agree that, I can't think. They did good with Dragon Quest, Angel's gonna say, I didn't realize. The Dragon Quest XI. And again, I love it still. It didn't ruin the game for me, it being as easy as it was. So I don't have a problem with how easy it was. I mean, obviously I do with how I know Dragon Quest used to be. I hope I'm making some sense at least. Like, I understand why they made it as easy as it did, and it makes perfect sense to do so. And if you've been in the gaming community, you know that not everyone can be appeased. It's physically impossible. Clash Royale is a perfect example. They can do what this group of like literally within the communities of the game, you've got people that clash. So how do you appease 10,000 people where every like 10 groups of 1,000 want different things? You can't. You just gotta kind of go with. That's when the business aspect comes in, where you like in Clash Royale, people want Hog Rider buffed, people want it nerfed, people hate it, they don't want it in the game. So what do? They say buff the Hog Rider. Why? Because from a business standpoint it makes perfect sense, because more people like it, they play it, and they're gonna spend I saw that, and they spend money on the game to level it up, ergo they make more money. So that's why they do that. Now, you mentioned Skyrim. I love Skyrim. As I said, been playing it for longer than I was in high school. But I don't like it how I can go from master to legendary and go from killing things in 2 hits to 20 hits. Skyrim is too easy. It does not know how to do a nice balanced difficulty increase, and it is repetitive to no end. Yes, I can criticize games I love. Believe me, it's not hard for me to do it. I love Skyrim, but yeah, it could definitely have been a lot better. Beginning of the end for Bethesda. I don't see it as the beginning of the end for Bethesda, though. That I do not feel. I mean, so like I also played Oblivion. I definitely would say Oblivion is better than Skyrim in a lot of ways, and Skyrim's better than Oblivion in a lot of ways, but I feel like that there's more things in Oblivion that make it better than Skyrim. They definitely, you could tell that they were experimenting in Oblivion, and it kept some things from Morrowind, and they kind of abolished everything in Oblivion and Skyrim. I wish that they had brought the major minor skills in Skyrim, like from Oblivion to Skyrim, just not acrobatics and athleticism. That Bethesda, they made Supermans of players with those, but I gotta think about this for a second. I need him to get better with his swords, please. They definitely could have done Skyrim better by putting more into it that was unique, and you may notice I haven't mentioned anything about the bugs, and that's because the bugs speak for themselves. I obviously spent a lot more time having fun with the bugs than getting frustrated, actually. Fallout 4... Yeah, okay, Fallout 4 was... Ugh. It came the... Yes, okay. I definitely feel like Skyrim... I think Skyrim should have stopped porting it after the Xbox 360. I think it came out PC, Xbox One, or Xbox 360 and PS3. It should have died there. Skyrim Special Edition, fine in my book. They definitely did some good with that, but that should have been the last of it. They should have done Skyrim Special Edition and ended it. They didn't need to put it on the friggin' Switch. But, yeah, and then the Creators Club, just Skyrim trying to siphon off the attention that the modders get. That was a real crap move on their end. Saying, oh, well, these modders are getting all this attention. There's thousands of people downloading it. Hey, we could make some money off of it. They're, again, business. But they definitely could have showed some more class. Okay, it defaults to the attack. They should have. It could have shown more class by not doing that. Actually, you know what they should have done? They should have maybe did some additional advertising for these independent modders. And don't even get me started on. Oh wait, no, that's Steam. I was going to talk about Skyrim Together, which is a mod. Basically a multiplayer mod for Skyrim that these modders are making, and Steam didn't want them to use their servers, so they had to delay the mod because they had to make their own servers. That's not Skyrim's fault. But let's see. Fallout 70, yeah. Fallout 76. I don't really have anything to say about it because I only know from what I'm hearing. But it definitely sounds like a big problem, and oops, I did not mean to do that. I know Fallout 4 just basically made a Fallout game through Skyrim. I of course enjoyed it because I love Skyrim, but I don't think they should have done that. I definitely think Elder Scrolls 6 would be ruined if they... Oh yeah, Magic Key. I think, or maybe Ultimate Key. I definitely... You what? Wait, the Magic Key is in Trodain? Well, let's try it. Ultimate Key. Oh, nope. Okay. What is... Wait. How do I not remember this? Getting Magic Key. Key for chest. Okay, anyway. As I said, I don't know anything about Fallout 76 other than it's absolute garbage, and Bethesda ruined their reputation a little bit because of how they were treating it. But I definitely... Basically, I'm still excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I definitely want it to be a new engine. I wouldn't be against it if they used some of the Skyrim engine, because I don't think that would be a huge problem. Like, actually, what would not be a big problem with the old engine? Alright, maybe I'm eating my own words here. But, basically, my biggest fear is a Final Fantasy 13 or 15, where you're completely changing the formula of how these games play. That, I'm scared of. Do you know that for sure? Is that confirmed? Well, you know what? Put a new coat of paint. Don't have it be the same exact graphics. Better update the graphics. Experiment with the engine. Okay, so I do still feel that reusing the same engine is not that good, but the thing is, they can expand on the engine. They could make the engine better. They can experiment, you know, try different things. Like, you guys have used this engine since 2011. You know its ins and outs. Now, try to find things that you can do that will push it to its limits and do things you've never done before. It's over 20 years old. It's the same engine that was in Oblivion. Is it the same engine that was in Oblivion? I'm not totally sure of that. Yeah, I can't open this. This is Ultimate Key. Man, there's 3 keys in this game? Man, I forgot a lot about this game. I can't believe it. It's the same engine. It is the same engine from Morrowind. Huh. I did not know that. But man, like, I'm in programming, and I don't want to play this card, but I am in programming, and this next semester is actually going to be, actually this past semester also, was about taking something that's already out there and making it, like, improving it. And I definitely think that they could take that. They should make a new engine. I do think that. But they definitely could improve it or just add different stuff to it. Edited, just heavily modded to barely function on modern tech. Well, you see, that's also a problem, FFL. In order to make a console that people are willing to pay for, they need to dumb it down in order to operate well on consoles. Otherwise, you'll be buying a $1,000 PlayStation 4. So, making these games run at 30 FPS with lower quality, that I don't have a problem with. Just because, would you want to buy a PS4 for $1,200? Probably not. So, oh, whoops. That's kind of why I'm getting away from console, and I will eventually build my own computer, or just, I don't know if I will build one, but I would certainly like to. Be better for them to use. Yeah, but I don't know, is it that clear cut that they can just use Unreal Engine? I'm sure that there's a lot of things that they need to go, some hoops they need to jump through in order for that to actually work. Of course, I'm speaking from speculation, but I don't know. Kind of feel like I'm not fully invested in this conversation because I am being careful in here. I think we're gonna be fine, but this dungeon has always been a problem. Every time I play this game, I lose people. I think our levels are fine though. But see, that's the thing. If they make their own engine, then let me finish my statement before you scream at me halfway through. Making their own engine, they know its ins and outs, and they can repair bugs as they come. Now, obviously, Bethesda's not good at keeping up with their bugs. Like, they've updated their games, but I've also played Elder Scrolls Online, and I know that's also ZeniMax, but still, like, these people just don't want to fix their bugs. I feel like if Bethesda was willing to do that, that would immediately make them a lot more credible. Now, obviously, the problem might be maybe their deadlines are not good. Maybe their programmers just don't have the time to do that. I don't know. I can't defend nor attack them because I don't know their situation. Oh yeah, building a computer. I've seen YouTubers do that. Obviously, if I do that, that's not going to be for a while. I wouldn't want to build a computer unless I have like $1,500 in excess or $1,000. No, probably $1,500. If I build a computer, it's going to be my computer for a long time, like 5 years minimum. So, and my current laptop I've had since, oh man, when did I get this laptop? I think I got it beginning of my freshman year of college, so it's going on a little over, well, I've had this computer over 2 years. Huh. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, take that out. Yeah, I figured that one would die. Oh, did you guys happen to see the new channel trailer I uploaded? If you hadn't, I definitely recommend you go see it. Our Titanium Joopy has needed a new channel trailer for a while. Ah, crap. Wow, really? Oh yeah, Skyrim or Fallout 76. I've heard nothing other than it's a joke, unfortunately. Although honestly, not just that, but it's just the fact that the way Bethesda treated people that were complaining or having issues. Well, it is complaining, but we're having issues. Very unprofessional, depressing at how poorly they treated people. Shoot, I'm not paying attention, so I don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I'm trying to make sure I get everything in here. Shoot. Go up this way. Did I get all you guys? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Crap. It's kind of funny. I actually do I am thinking about possibly majoring in computer engineering, which would be something I do after I finish computer science. Like, I'd have my job in computer science, and also going into computer engineering. I want to be able to build my own computer from scratch eventually, which would be pretty like from scratch, like from wires and circuit boards. Don't know if that makes any sense. All I know is that's the kind of thing I want to do. Alright. Oh, you're talking about the nylon bag. Okay, well. Yeah, the nylon bag incident, that's a thing. I saw the video on that. In fact, I watched that big Skyrim YouTuber. What's his name? I forgot his name. He's a really big Elder Scrolls and Fallout YouTuber. Yeah, the canvas bag that apparently was made out of those cheap, like, those bags that universities would give you when you tour. Wait, it was 50% a week after launch? Wow, that I didn't know. Holy crap. That's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. Yeah, Fallout 76 is... And I can't even say that that was a real hit on Bethesda because, you know, they didn't spend that much money on it, so, you know, they're probably doing fine. I mean, it was clear that Fallout 76 is a cash grab. It's pretty clear that that's what happened. Oops. I believe I know which way to go, and it's not this way. Shoot. How'd I get in here? Oh, I got in there from there. Okay. Just what happens when I talk too much. I get lost, not pay attention, and I don't pay attention. Because I swear I know where I'm going, I just don't know where I'm going when I don't pay attention. It's this way. Crap. Man, I'm getting a lot of these large encounters. We still have magic to heal. Uh-oh. Seeing some people are low on health. No, no, no. There we go. Although I think the last time I played this game, I came through here with Jessica and Angelo didn't even have 100 health, which is a big deal because these enemies do quite a bit of damage. They pulled a No Man's Sky. I don't know what that means, but can't be good because you're saying they did that. Oh, Jessica's knocked out. Shoot. Yeah, attack that. Luckily, the main guy can never get cursed. I'm assuming you're getting yourself worked up, Final Fantasy lover. I'd advise that you calm yourself down. Because I was in that stream where you were practically screaming, and yeah, you don't need to worry yourself like that. We can all agree Bethesda has done terrible things. Oh no, I'm fine, he said, teeth halfway broken. Structural integrity of his teeth are no longer present. Currently biting on a pillow, tearing through it, squeezing a cinder block. Wow, it took me a while to get that sentence out. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, you're laughing. I guess that's good. Okay. You know, there's other people in the party, right? Alright, sure. Thank you. Yeah, but, okay, but is it a, like an ironic or sarcastic laugh? I bet it is. Attack this one. Yeah, I knew he shouldn't have attacked that one. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. I can't wait to get back to the older Dragon Quest, like 4. The ones that I sucked at because I didn't know the meaning of level grinding. So I was completely under leveled for everything I did. What was up this way? This was the, like, balcony overlook, right? Laughing because of my reaction. Oh, probably because I'm distracted and... yeah. Let's... well, that's that, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm half paying attention to this entire thing, so... oops. I'm also not that smart with these kinds of things, so... that was actually... oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm not that smart when it comes to these things. And then you can have what little I know when I'm concentrating on the game. I feel like there were a lot of really passionate opinions during that stream, and I feel like both had their merits to it, but I also disagreed with both in a way. Because I remember he made the point of, he made the point of Shovel Knight, and you were saying that I'm not gonna say exactly what you said, but you said something along the lines of like making a new engine, just make it new, which I agree with. I mean, I would have liked to see a new engine with Elder Scrolls 5 or 6. But then he was saying like, well, Shovel Knight kept the old, you know, platforming like from the old Metroids and stuff, and Castlevania's whatnot. Whatever he said. He said something along those lines. And I mean, I agree with that. That like a game company could be working on a game today that is that in that way, and I would be fine with it. I mean, there's this game called The Messenger I plan on playing, like probably doing a quick stream let's play, nothing big. Oh crap. But like, I have no problem with reusing what was once great or creating something brand new. I am all for both. They both can be really good, they both can be really bad. You could take a formula of a game or an engine that works really well, and then just completely botch it. Or you can make it even better by expanding on new stuff, which is like what Shovel Knight and... but did Shovel Knight? Yeah, Shovel Knight kind of did that. and the Messenger. I played a little bit of the Messenger. It's pretty fun. If you guys don't know anything about it and you don't want spoilers, then just wait for me to get to it. I plan on playing that eventually. Basically, you're a ninja that's delivering a message, and it's a 8-bit style platformer. I don't know if it's 8-bit. Is it 8-bit? I hope it's 16-bit. 16-bit. Your statement was mostly just if I paid $60. Well, I mean, if that's what your argument is, then there's many different ways that you can look at it. Like, well, first of all, there's opinion. Like, obviously, you loved Final Fantasy 13. I hated Final Fantasy 13. And you might say you got your $60 worth. I might say I didn't get $5 worth. You know, it's first of all, you got the opinion side. And then you're also talking the pure quality side. Like, obviously, Fallout 76 did a lot of bad things, but they also had it buggy as crap. Like, yeah, they reused a lot of assets from Skyrim and Fallout 4. That's a huge issue. But in addition to that, it was, from what I saw, it was buggy as ever. Like, you were saying, you couldn't even use a nuke. Like, you can't even use stuff that the game gives you, stuff like that. That's its own situation. But like anything, pretty much any argument game related, almost any argument, I'm not saying any argument, is opinion based. But I think it is safe to say that Fallout 76 was definitely a well disliked game. I mean, I did see some videos online of people saying that they played dozens or hundreds of hours into it and they loved it, didn't have any problems, although they also might be blinded by nostalgia because, like you said, they copy-pasted a lot of stuff, so it was a lot like the older games, so people who love the older games probably fell in love with it right away, which is kind of what happened to me in Fallout 4, but of course I'm not a big Fallout guy, so I didn't get into it that much. But there again, see, then again, it comes down to opinions. Like, yeah, they may say it was a great, flawless time, when it wasn't, but they saw it as flawless because they just loved the game that much. So... the main issue is that it's an indie game. It wasn't $60. It was... yeah, that argument. That is actually, it's not even really an argument. That is just a fact. Well, no, Final Fantasy Lover. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like general formula of a game, or how a game is, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because what were they called? I forgot what they're called, but the people that made Shovel Knight could have made their own engine. They could have started from scratch, but they chose to go with something that they knew worked, and maybe something that they liked. It wouldn't really matter how big your team is. Like, Elder Scrolls could have done the same exact thing. Or, Fallout 76 could have done the same thing, which is what they did. Or they could have made a new engine. Obviously, size of team does affect that, because if you have more people, then you have more manpower, you don't have to worry as much about getting your game out on time, working well, yada yada yada. But, man, I am not paying attention a lick. Let me reread your message so I know what we're talking about. Wow. Huh. Well, there again, it kind of also, it goes right back to what I was saying, that it's a business, and I said it earlier that I feel like Fallout 76, it looks like a cash grab, and that's probably what it was, and the fact that they were able to copy so much and kind of half-butt the whole game, from a business standpoint, that makes a lot of sense, because it's less work for more profit, which is value. That's an actual term, value, that you get more out of it than you put into it. Fallout 76 is the definition of Bethesda wanting to make get value. Well, no, I'm not talking about retro graphics, like strictly retro graphics. like if a game 10 years from now uses the same graphics as say, or the same engine or something as say, I don't know, maybe they use the same engine as Skyrim, but they do something completely different with it. It's the same engine, but they use it in a different way. They expand upon it. I don't think that would be a problem. Also, I thought I can. Oh no, that's right. You need to go all the way around. Shoot. Also, I just want to say, I'm playing this entire game from memory. Like I said, I'm only using 2 guides. One of them's just a map of some things and alchemy list. General flow of the story and all the other stuff. I hope I remember it all enough. Oh, good lord. Alright, this will be interesting. Let's do some home splitter here. You know you gotta cast Bang, and we're gonna do some. We have magic. We're almost done with this place, and I should be able to evac right out of here too. Game engines are also something that you can kind of just pass off. Well, yeah, I'm sure that you could just pass them off, like from people to people. Like I'm sure Shovel Knight, they obviously didn't make the engine. I don't know where they copied it from. It could have been Metroid. It could have been Castlevania or something. Who knows? You wouldn't have done that much damage to that. Yeah, and then I could have Jessica attack them, and yeah, Angelo. Well, I already home splitted him. Then again, he took a lot of damage. Let's go with that one. Well, great. Yeah, I figured I should have had her attack the dragon, which he will. Oh yeah, he will. Uh-oh, who's dead? No one's dead. Okay. He attacked that? Oh. Screw you too. I don't know. I don't like getting into too many arguments about games because it's just such a broad thing that you really it's all opinions. Arguing about games is pretty much all opinions, and it's very difficult to argue about. I try not to. Like me and Titanium, man, we argue so much about Clash Royale, and 10 seconds into the argument, like literally he said something, I disagree with it. I say my thoughts on it, immediately I'm like, oh god, here's the next hour of my life into something that I'm not that invested in. I really don't care. I just didn't agree with what he said. And we get off into this argument, and I do go with the argument with how I feel, but in the background I'm just kinda like, you know what, it's a game. They literally invented these games to be fun pastimes, and here I am stressing my butt over arguing with this guy. What am I doing? Titanium Man, if for whatever reason you're dying or something and you're actually watching the stream and you hear me say this, yes, I don't fake my arguments, but I don't really care about them. Like Clash Royale is so exhausting to argue about too. Is that when you buy a AAA title? You kind of expect. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. That's definitely something that anyone would agree with. It's like, it doesn't matter what you're buying. I'm buying a gallon of milk. I expect to drink it all and enjoy it. I don't want to get sick because of curdles after a day. Like that's obvious. That's self-explanatory. But what people define as high quality is subjective. Like I was saying with the Final Fantasy 13 thing, I thought it was a piece of crap. You loved it. So both of us paid for the same game, and like the only thing different is our opinions on the game, and yet we both had completely different experiences and thoughts about what it was worth. Like if Final Fantasy 13 was $20 or even $15, I would not have bought it. But holy crap, I forgot about this place. Alright, recipe books, where are ya? But I mean, there is obviously a general bottom line for quality. Like, you know, don't have your game have 37 bugs in one room. Like, that's obvious, but there's a lot of, like, quality is such an ambiguous, well, actually, that's not even true. Like, well, quality is not an ambiguous description, but it does, not everyone has the same thoughts of what a high quality thing are. I forgot, are there encounters in this room? I don't think there are. I don't remember ever running in any. Also, I hope you guys aren't trying to read this, because I'm not. Lord knows I'm not. But just have rock bomb shard. I can make that, but I don't know if I want to. I'll try it. Huh. You hold a spear. Come on, you really think a book is going to be too heavy for you? I can use the alchemy pot in here. Oh! Wait, was I making something? Whatever, it's spazzing it like crazy. Yes, 3 items. Can I actually get through this? Oh, wow. Now that's quality. Okay, I pressed triangle to try to get through the dialogue of what he's saying here, but it kicks me out. Like I'm spamming X, even though I know it's not gonna help. What did it say? It said, this and a rock bomb shard. Do I even have a rock bomb shard? I have rock salt. Ring of bat. Whatever. I'll probably look at everything I have and things that I can make and make stuff. Don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I do try to show the new stuff I have. It's more of a guilty pleasure. But yeah, like I even talked to someone who really didn't like Final Fantasy XII, and took a hit there for a second, but then I realized I should probably ask why he thought that. And he's...
Oh dear. What
Excuse
a
me.
state the place is in. It's such a terrible shame. To work then. First things first. We need to find a book containing information on that ship. Maybe there'll be some kind of clue as to how to get it moving again.
Also, can I just say, the dialogue, the actual voice acting in this game is so much better than 11. Like, come on. Guys, when you're talking to someone, you don't say something and then continue your conversation like that. Come on, like, Dragon Quest XI, obviously I tried to let the dialogue, the voice acting play out so that you guys can, like, hear that, but oh my god, like, just talk like normal people, please. Like, god, jeez. And in this game, they do it so much better. And that's not even hard. That's just edit it closer together. I deal with that all the time. It's not hard. Just cut out that little no talking seconds in the between of the talking and stuff. One of the games I can enjoy. Cinematic criticism. As a standalone title, it could work. Yeah, that probably is true. Savano's offended. But, yeah, he said he didn't really like Final Fantasy XII because it felt too much like a single-player Final Fantasy XI. That's the Golden Axe. Awesome. And, of course, I couldn't really argue because I wanted to play 11, but turned out the, servers were taken down a while ago. So, yeah. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, people don't agree with me. Yeah, you know, I'm not really an easy person to offend, honestly. I love Final Fantasy XII. God, that game...
Ah, you found something. Let's read it and see if it can be of any help. So, what we've discovered is that long, long ago, the area where we found the ship was at the bottom of an ocean.
Jessica's face is me after 5 hours of studying. Ugh. I would be angry too. I will be angry probably in a week from now when I'm back at school.
It doesn't really help us now, though. If only the ocean still existed, it would be plain sailing. Yes. Mhm.
Ha 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 ha. It's a full moon out, and the bloodlust increases. The door just commences to eat everyone at the table because it was actually a werewolf.
What on earth?
Did they do that with each installment? Well, 4 and 5 were very similar, but I guess couldn't say it was the exact same thing. But okay, no, let me talk about the kinds of differences they put between, say, 12 and 13, 1 and 13, 2 and 13, 3 and 13. Although I don't really talk about 3 that much because I don't really know much about it. 13, from what I saw, was incredibly linear. The entire combat system was topsy-turvy. Final Fantasy 12 was a lot different than the ones before it, but it still was your basic turn-based thing. That, yeah, I know 13 was turn-based, but the way it did it was, well, I guess that's also subjective because I liked what they did with it, and that's my opinion.
Ah, welcome once more to the land of the Moon Shadow, fortunate travelers. The Moon Shadow window opens but once in a human's lifetime to grant a single wish. It is mysterious indeed that we should meet for a second time. Enlighten me. What wish has brought you back to me upon this night?
Speak up, I couldn't hear you.
I know the ship of which you speak. Long ago, it would travel the vast oceans, guided by the light of the moon. And now you wish to return this ship to the ocean from whence it came. A simple task. All we must do is revive the memory of ancient times. Those times when there was once an ocean where now there is only land.
Alright, I said Dragon Quest VIII was better with the pauses. I didn't say it was great with the pauses.
You saw for yourselves in Ascantha. Now I will again give form to a memory. The memory of the ocean that sleeps in the land. Yes. Yes. The music will rouse the memory. Ah. It is as I feared. This harp is not powerful enough.
Oh, don't that beat all.
I will need a greater instrument if I am to perform such a task. I must think.
Yeah, the casting was definitely good.
It is coming to me. There is an aura that surrounds you. It is faint, but I can feel it.
Also, can we find the voice of Ishmari and make him do ASMR videos?
I see it. A moon shadow harp in the world of the sun's light. With that, no undertaking would be beyond the realms of possibility. Lend me your ears. Somewhere in your world there is an almighty instrument. Somewhere along the path you have already trodden. A friend will guide you to it. My brave children, if you wish to awaken the ancient ship, you must first find the moon shadow harp. Bring it to me, and I shall summon the memory of that ancient ocean, and the ship shall sail once more.
Alright, I forgot that this is when we go back to Ascantha. I thought that was a little later. Then again, I didn't think it was after the ship. So what I'm saying is I don't know when I would have thought that this would have taken place. Anyway, so the thing about 13, there's just, as I've said before, there's so many variables to consider. First of all, I guess I really can't have a solid opinion on it because it has been so long since I've actually played it. Pretty much when the game came out was the last time I played it. Now, that doesn't, of course, remove the fact that I didn't like it when I did play it, but that's not to say that I wouldn't enjoy it now. If I decided to play it and I enjoy it, I wouldn't expect people to be like, "Oh, well, I told you so." Well, the thing is, it's been a while. Like, there's just a bunch of I don't want to use that as an example. I played a lot of games when I was younger that I hated, and then I play it now and I'm like, oh, it's okay. And vice versa. I played a lot of games I loved, and now it's like, oh god, I love that game. Oh, whoops. I don't know if I'm, oh, whoops. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. Do we still have it? Yeah, we do have it on PS3. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but all I know is if I do, I know I'm gonna hear a lot of I told you souls, but if I do, I'm making a clip of this stream of me saying there's so many variables to consider when you're talking about games. Every single person is different in what they like and don't like. Me and my dad both didn't like 13. He played more of it than me. He played a lot more of it than me. Like, I think he played it for a solid 5 hours, because this was, of course, after we played 12, and we both absolutely loved the crap out of that game. In fact, it was almost a contest as to who was going to be the first, and this was when I was in high school, so you can kind of guess who won. The operating engineer who gets, when he gets those days off, kind of does whatever he wants, and when there's a PlayStation 3 untouched in the middle of the living room, and the only other person who plays is at school for 8 hours, you know what you do. And I even remember when he beat the game, the first thing I said is, no, you didn't. Because if I could pinpoint, like, everything going on. We both were, like, tied. We both got to the Pharaohs. Did I just hit no? Whoops. I did not mean to hit no. One of those. Oh, God, it's one of those. Oh. I already have one of those, and it's episode 51 of Vile of Birth. But, I remember, like, I was in the car with my mom in the passenger seat. This was before I could drive. And we got a call on, I think, was it my cell phone? Man, that might have been that old track phone. I don't remember. But it was my dad. He said he called for one reason. Like, it wasn't, I think we were going to the store. He wasn't asking, oh, can you pick up milk or something? No, it was, hey, I beat Final Fantasy 12. And it took me a seconds. I'm like, wait, we just entered the Pharaohs. How the heck did you beat the game? Like, this was the first time we played it, so we had no idea how long the game was going to be. But I assumed that it would have been a lot longer than that. He was like, oh, I beat the game. Yeah, you finished Pharaohs. Yeah, did final boss. Boom, done. It's like, wow. And it was so much fun. Unfortunately, me and my dad haven't had any of those moments again where it's like a contest to beat the game. Mainly just because they let me play the game almost as much as I want when I'm home from school, so I get a huge advantage. But yeah, he played a lot more 13 than me, so his opinion would be a little bit more, I guess the word would be reliable than mine.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see you all back at my humble home. I'll never forget that day you brought the vision of my dear Sasha to me.
Yeah, it was like, what, 2 days ago?
I cannot thank you enough. So, what brings you to my kingdom on this fine and sunny day?
Are you ready for the mole hole?
I see.
It's coming up.
The Moon Shadow Harp is indeed in Ascantha. It has been one of our treasures since ancient times. But I cannot deny my honored friend's request. It would be my pleasure to give it to you. It is locked securely away in the vault below the castle. Allow me to escort you there.
Oh, that's really nice. This is gonna be really easy, right? Just gonna, you know, grab the harp, bring it back.
This brooch has been passed down through many generations of the royal family. Here we are. The vault is just below us. Come with me.
Oh no.
I don't believe it. How can this be?
Yes, it's tragic.
It must be the work of thieves. I will not stand for this.
Okay, let's consider this. Maybe, just maybe, follow me here. It wasn't thieves, but the guards that oops, I bumped the mic. That guard the castle dug a hole, say 200 feet behind the castle, and tunneled their way in so that you would think it was thieves. Check the guy standing next to your throne next time.
It appears that the unthinkable has happened, and the Moon Shadow Harp has been stolen.
Things always get stolen. I wouldn't say it's unthinkable.
The culprits could still be inside this tunnel. It's too dangerous for you to go after them. You mustn't set foot inside.
Still inside this tunnel, or standing outside the front gates of the castle with the harp in their back pocket. Because apparently you can fit anything in your back pocket.
I will summon the castle guards.
Oh.
They'll get the harp back. You mark my words.
I didn't know I was going to say that. That joke actually turned real. Oh, but don't even get me started on the rumors I've heard about Final Fantasy VII's remake. Oh my god. If it turns into a fighting game, like not beat 'em up, but like a fighting game, or even like either or, I don't even know. I don't even know. I would be willing to try to get Tifa's bootleg to work. And that's how strongly I feel. Why is that a big deal? Because that's not even a thing I can do anymore. At least I don't think I can with Windows 10. But god, Final Fantasy VII, please don't, please be the same game remade. Personally, I don't think I could bear it if this, like, the story is a big deal. I mean, I love the music, and I love music and the gameplay, but oh wait, music and you said based on ATB. Oh, it is based on ATB. I forgot about that. Like, I like that, but that wouldn't carry a game for me. That wouldn't get me the game. That wouldn't get me to play the game all the way through. So, in fact, I even talk about how much I like Dragon Quest IV, but it's been a long time since I played that. Oh wow, you're the one person I hoped wouldn't get hit by that. Enjoy it ironically. If I'm gonna invest so much time into a game, I'm probably not gonna enjoy it at all. Although that would make for a really funny stream. Oh, thank you. My two best everyone hitting attackers is down. I love it. Oh my god, if we're talking about enjoying ironically, watch my Argon's Evil Lair. Actually, that's not even enjoying ironically, that's just hating. Oh my god. Episode 4 of my Argon's Evil Lair, just in the intro you could tell how the tone of the video is gonna go. Oh my god, Argon's Evil Lair. People want me to play it, but if Final Fantasy VII's a fighting or beat 'em up game, I would rather play the first original PS1 or PC, whatever was first, version than that. Like with the whole Final Fantasy 15 thing, people love it. I've heard it's broken records. Great. I don't like it. I'm never gonna play it. Because they just... Also, like, Final Fantasy, I liked it when it was more of a fantasy. Like, if you're using cell phones and portable grills, like, I don't feel like I'm really in a fantasy. I feel like I'm... If I got some friends and went out to the woods with a grill and a car and a sword. Awesome. I liked it when it was Final Fantasy 1, and... I don't know, I guess the medieval part of it I like a lot. I don't know, I'm obviously not being, like, totally realistic with this. Obviously it's definitely a lot different. I've played the demo for 15, so I at least have an idea what it's like. It's just not my kind of fantasy, it's not my kind of game. Honestly, I hope I trigger a lot of people with everything I'm saying. Because I like seeing people freak out about stuff that isn't necessary. Like my friend Tyler about Clash Royale. He claims Sparky needs to survive a rocket. I don't think it should. Joopy agrees with me. But it's fun to watch him just... Because he and Joopy are cousins. That's been said multiple times in our channel. It's fun to watch them scream at each other. Because it's a freaking video game. You guys are too passionate about this stuff. Where's the mole hole? Oh, I'm by Escanta. I'm in the wrong area. Oh, it's up here, that's right. There is 2 treasure chests. But yeah, Final Fantasy 13 and 15, I don't know if I'll ever play it. I can guarantee you there'll be a better chance of me playing 13 than 15. I'm not playing 15. Do not want to. Like, I'd rather replay 1 or 4 or something. Also, fun fact, Final Fantasy IV is our worst Let's Play on the channel. There are still videos to this day that have 0 views. And literally, there's one and only reason why I'm not gonna delete the ones that have 0 views, and that's because it's part of the Let's Play, and if I go through and I see one missing, I'm gonna be like, ugh. It's an incomplete Let's Play. But yeah, that really disappointed me. Though it does have its sci-fi, like most Final Fantasies, including the first. It's too modern, I feel like. There's too many things in it that I feel is too modern. Like, this I got past pretty easily, but it's still, like, it's the way that they did it that I was okay with. When they brought guns into Final Fantasy, everyone loves guns, so great, I guess. But like Final Fantasy 12 had the gun. Let's see. Final Fantasy 7 got good old, what was his name? Valentine had his gun. Like, okay, it kind of depends on how you do it, but and I'm talking about Valentine in the good Final Fantasy 7, not the Dirge of Cerberus. I got stuck in that game, and 7 and 8. Oh, that's another game I probably will never pick up. 8. The battle system in that I'm not a huge fan of. But guns was never something I really liked, and then whoop-de-doo, there's a freaking car you drive around in Final Fantasy 15. Ugh. No thank you. I like it when you're either running on a horse, running on your feet, flying in an airship. Awesome. I like the theories around 8. How apparently the main guy is dead through the whole thing and it's just Sages of Grief. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I love me a good theory on games and like other meanings of these games. Okay, the mole hole. I'm getting a lot done in this stream. I predicted I'd get to Argonia before I head back to school because I'm not bringing my PlayStation with. So once I'm back at school, wherever I am, that's where I'm going to be until spring break maybe. I'm not sure. My dad played a lot of Final Fantasy and he said that he kind of liked it. He said that he'd probably go back to it eventually. He's kind of almost to the point where he might retire. I mean, he's not. I don't see him retiring at least for another. I'm gonna say maybe at least 5 years. And I would love for when he retires to just blow through games, just play a bunch of games. That'd be awesome. He still hasn't finished Zodiac Age. He has not beaten the main story of Skyrim. So, as you can see, that was a one-way path. I do not like one-way paths unless I'm intentionally going down. Okay. I don't know, maybe I will try 8 eventually. I can't really say things I will never try because you never really know what's gonna happen. I may die tomorrow, you know? You don't really know. Feet, right at Chocobo. Oh, is that what it is in 15 or something? I don't know, it's just not what I'm into. If I want to play a game that has more advanced technology, then okay, well. Okay, I can't continue that argument because we don't have simple airships like they do in Final Fantasy 1. But like technology that's considered like sci-fi, I would rather play if I want to play a game with that, I'd play Halo or something. Not Final Fantasy. But see, there again, like you almost can't count my entire argument because I'm very biased, and I'm perfectly fine saying that. Everyone's biased. I'm biased because I was introduced to Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy 1. So obviously that impression of what Final Fantasy is stronger for me. If my first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 15, I would probably not like one. That's just the way it is. And obviously, like you said, if I play the game, my opinion might change. Although I've also tried Type 0, that... Ugh. No thank you. Yeah, I figured 7 was where it actually no, I feel like 6 is where it started, because that's when you got those suits. Things kind of feel techy. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. I don't have a map. Let's go this way. Spin-offs don't count. Hey, it's, well... Actually, if I include spin-offs into this, then we would have to talk about Tactics, which was apparently one of the best ones. I don't know. Spin-off, so... Then again, if we're talking about spin-offs, then we could also talk about Dragon Quest, like Heroes or Joker, Monsters, whatever. No, I'm not talking about Tactics. I'm talking about mainstream Final Fantasy, mainly because we never really expanded into the spin-offs. The most spin-off I've ever expanded into was Crystal Chronicles, which I don't think I've played for more than like 3 hours. And talking about a different kind of Final Fantasy, good lord. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if I play these games, I might love 15. For all I know, 15 might become one of my favorite games. Who knows? But just from face value and my initial impressions and what I know I like in these games, I mean, you can't blame me for disliking it just because of where I come from. Like, take this for example. Titanium Man and Joopy, Tyler and Jason, everyone knows their name at this point. They don't really like Zelda. They probably wouldn't like Final Fantasy. I can't hate them for it. They grew up on, like, Call of Duty and stuff. I don't like Call of Duty. Can't really blame me for that. So, what I'm trying to say is, there's so many variables when discussing games. And the biggest one obviously is like if it's a big variable is if it was your entry into a game. Like if Final Fantasy 15 was your first Final Fantasy game, then like as a standalone game, 15 looks pretty good. It looks pretty good just as its own thing. Is there only one way through here? Also, how have I not found anything? I know there's chests and pots in here. There's a pot. Same universe as 12. Oh no, I did not know that. Oh, that's cool. Your first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 1. Right. And we still have different opinions. So it, like I said, there's so many variables. There's also the kind of person you're talking about. You and I were different kinds of people. And as a result, we have different kinds of interests. There's literally countless variables to consider when talking about something like this. Like, even watching TV shows, like, I may hate a show that you love, but there's so many variables into that, why I wouldn't like it and why you would like it. Okay, I saw that pot. And another example is people hated 2. They thought 2 was one of the worst Final Fantasies made. I love 2. 2's a great game. Obviously, the fact that I haven't continued it kind of goes against what I'm saying, but that's just because I haven't felt like playing it, honestly. But 2 is a great Final Fantasy. I love it. It definitely is a lot different. You can't really max out your level. You just kind of can max out your stats. A lot of people hated that each thing levels up individually, and you never really know when it's going to level. Well, kind of do, but kind of don't. I loved Final Fantasy 2. That was a great game. And there again, a lot of variables go into that. When I first played Final Fantasy 1, it was the Dawn of Souls on Game Boy Advance. As in, I also played 2 as one of my first Final Fantasies. Some people think that the Game Boy versions of Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are the worst, and they think that PSP or even the NES are better. So yeah, I could definitely say I'm really passionate about what I like, but I'm not like really on about like defending it, or well, not that I'm not on about defending it. It's just I'm not. I don't know. I understand that there's too many variables with a lot of situations that you can't really scream at someone for hating something, because I mean, obviously if they're hating it for something that's completely false, like if they hated what do I want to use as an example? Like, let's say they hate Final Fantasy 12 because gameplay was bad. It's like, well, that's not really an argument. It's like I could say I can hate Dragon Quest 8 because it's too green or too brown. It's like I can get mad at someone if their argument is absolute BS. Too much sand. Yeah, I hate Star Wars because it's too much sand, you know? I mean, although, okay, that's a bad example, FFL, because you never could have too much sand. Anakin was just a clear idiot. I mean, sand being in those places, what's wrong with that? Every person likes too much sand. God. But hope you got a kick out of that. When it's in your eyes, it sucks. Okay, that is universally known. That's why. Well, see, no, you're doing it wrong. You're using the sand with salt in it. You got to use the purified sand. I mean, it'll burn like all heck, but at least it won't burn as bad as the sand with salt. Yeah, funny thing, sand is mostly salt. Oh, they suddenly attack. That's cute. Also, I like how apparently our levels are high enough that I could not really pay attention to our health, and wow, they have a lot of health. Like, I was just looking, it's actually funny, just within the last few seconds I looked at like Jasper and Angelo's health and I'm like, whoa, 233, 108, when did that happen? I remember this one time I was fighting these bloody hands that I just kinda defended when there was one alive, and I just let him summon more. I had a lot of experience. Just keep letting them summon other bloody hands. I mean, obviously they don't do it too much, but I remember this one time I was just farming bloody hands. But where's my hardy hand? I love the hardy hands, and they're not in this game. Man. Also, I talked to people who didn't like that Dragon Quest XI used Dragon Quest VIII and other previous Dragon Quest musics. I like it. Nostalgia, obviously, but not only that, but it is good music. Glad that they used it, also. How the heck have I not found the map? Like, literally, if I could find the map, I could clear out the rest of this dungeon immediately. Oh, this is gonna be a fun battle. We don't have Axes of Evil yet. I'm mad. Okay, let's do Bang. We don't have Boom yet. I like Boom. Let's do... How much does that cost? 4? Let's do that on the moles. Take your word for it, FFL. I haven't played 15. I haven't really looked up any gameplay. So, like I said, maybe I'll like 15 if I played it. If I do play it, maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. The biggest variable is whether I played it or not. Like, I'm talking about all these variables that goes into these kinds of discussions, and obviously the biggest one is, have you played it? You may not be a liar, but that doesn't mean you're biased. So, I mean, obviously, you can be a liar, but you could also be biased. Am I at the end? I'm almost at the end. I haven't found the map. I swear to God, I missed the map. But actually, you could tell how much I'm not into having guns in the games I play, because that's actually my biggest reason why I don't play Fallout. Because that's all guns. Like, when I did play Fallout, I resorted to the melee weapons almost all the time, which you can't do in Fallout. I found that out the hard way. Then I got into guns. I was pretty good at shooting the guns, because I feel like I was pretty good at archery in Skyrim. But it's fallen dangerously close to, like, Call of Duty. Like, if I need to memorize these gun types and ammo sizes, it's like, why can't I just memorize getting arrows for my bow? Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. I'm not sure which context you're saying that in, but if you're saying the context of playing the game, then, if you could phrase it as biting the bullet, that's not a good sign. But if you're talking about biting the bullet as in lying, oh yeah. That bullet has been bit. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. There's at least one treasure chest in this place, not including the map. God, I missed everything in here. Well, if I missed something important, I'll find out soon. Saying it for the sake of saying it. Yeah. Many bullets will be bitten by a lot of people in their lives. Wow. Okay, can you guys stop dodging? My biggest problem, honestly, is having to pay for these games. Like, my biggest fear is spending a lot of money on a game I am not gonna like. I also didn't need mid-heal for Jasper there. Wow, I just can't believe there's something over there. I don't have the map. I see the way down, by the way. I do so much with... I play these games so much better if I'm not talking. You're better off attacking that, and then you can attack that. They should both be dead. Oh, they're not. Okay. I mean, it's fun talking. I definitely like it. That's really kind, but maybe if I really want to and I have the time, we can do that. Like, I took a big risk with Dragon Quest XI. Like, I saw it. I remember it was like November of, actually that was, wow, that was over a year ago. And I saw the gameplay video of it and I'm like, oh my god. This game looks awesome. It looks like the retro, like, my biggest notice was that it looked a lot like Dragon Quest VIII. And I was just like, oh my god, this is gonna be awesome, I gotta play this. And I was very sure of it, and luckily for me it paid off. The game was a lot like Dragon Quest VIII, and there's kind of two sides to me. There's it being similar, like there's two sides. There's me just in general liking it, or there's me liking it in comparison to other games. Like, when I hear Dragon Quest VIII music in Dragon Quest XI, obviously that's going to influence me to like it more because I like Dragon Quest XI. It's like if someone doesn't want to come to your house, but you tell them that you're going to be playing their favorite song over and over. I mean, you know, they would at least like it. But, train of thought left early, I see. But yeah, I definitely considered myself, wow, really lucky with Dragon Quest XI. I loved it. It's one of those games that I definitely can see myself playing again. Obviously not 100%ed because I don't know if I make it look easy. I might make it look hard, but it's exhausting. 100%ing games is not always, oh, that's a problem. 100%ing games is not as easy as I may make it seem if I make it seem easy. Oh, that wasn't bad. Final Fantasy 7 and 9. Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Resident Evil. I watched Game Grumps play whatever that newer one was. Although I obviously didn't watch for Resident Evil, I watched it for Game Grumps. Don't take my magic. Oh, you didn't. Oh, screw you, really? If Jasper misses, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Screw you. It's also 20 to 1. Ugh. Come on, kill it already. Oh my god. I hate this thing. Die. Oh, you have Outlast. I liked watching Outlast. That looks like a really fun game. I've never played horror games, and you know if I played, I'd probably do it on a Let's Play, and oh my god. I could hear the face cam requests for that. What are we looking at? Magic looks pretty good. Health looks pretty good. Plenty of healing items. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Wow, it's 2 steps away.
Whoa! Sounds good. I knew that it would. Yeah, Papa's got a brand new toy. This harp makes me sound hotter than ever, baby. All those years tunneling to the castle, but you all stayed on the scene, like a digging machine. Hey, come on, fellas. What's with the silence? Oh, I get it. My groove's so hip, it got you all speechless, huh?
Oh dear God. Okay. Wait, what is this for monsters?
Hey, you guys! This is a mole's world, but I wouldn't be nothing without an audience. Wanna dig my funky tune?
I find it ironic that these other moles actually support him, despite their facial expressions right now.
Woo! You dug it, baby. Papa's in the swing. Ain't it funky now? Whoo!
Glad I said yes.
Can I hit you one more time?
Sure.
Dig on up, dig on down. Yeah, sugar.
Actually, I don't think I've ever said yes.
Can I hit you one more time?
The beginning of that sounds like when you equip a cursed item. Now that I said that, listen to it again. When you equip a cursed item, it goes do 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 do. That's the beginning of this.
Right on. Dig.
Yeah, it is. I think that is that. Nah, definitely not.
Jump back. You come to steal my hop? That ain't hip.
Wow, that's very. That's a lot of implying you did there. Jeez.
Get up and do my thing. Hit me now.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's start with some accelerate and some buff. We're pretty high level for where we are now. I think we'll be fine. I also like how you could buff a lot more in this game. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't know he did that. Oh, well. Guess that's not really all that bad. Dragon Quest XI, you can only buff each thing twice. Jasper can still do something. Oh boy. Let's do a round of oomph and more kabuff. Jasper, please just be confused. Yes. Oh, he's paralyzed. That's cute. Yeah, that that wasn't a lot of damage. Crap, I'm gonna have to heal Yangus. Let's have you defend, why not? Psych up, we're gonna sap Mr. Don the Mole. Hopefully Yangus won't be the recipient of a charged hit. That's funny. Has him surrounded. State of high attention. I forgot, when do you get multi-heal? Is that Angela level 25? Or is that Angela level 30? As long as I have that before Domegas, we're all good. I like being able to sap their defense into the ground, personally. You know what? Let's do one more round of this. Make our defense as high as a scorpion. It's not charisma based, I know that. It's definitely level based. I can guarantee you it's straight up level based. Oh, we do have Tingle actually. Okay, I'm actually thinking, well, I'll try it. We've got a heal. So let's heal you. Let's heal Yangus, and then you can do yourself. Hopefully Jessica. I do plan on doing Tingle. I forgot that Tingle gets rid of paralysis. But let me just make sure no one dies first. Come on. Am I able to go to 100 now? I don't know if I can. I'll try one more time. If it doesn't work, then I'm not gonna do it again. I could safely say that's the first time I've ever used Tingle in Dragon Quest VIII. Alright, Yangus is home splitting him. I hate you. Oh, that's nice. Wow, first hit on the boss. This is great. Yeah, what the heck. Well, now we gotta start getting damage on him. Thank you. Why didn't I do Tingle? Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have done Tingle. That was dumb of me. I'm tempted to restart actually. Oh, Yangus is back to normal. Don't we have Zing? Oh wait. We do have Zing. Not on the guy that's alive though. Yeah, that is a problem. Oh, it's I don't know if it expired. Alright. We should be fine, we're still really buffed. I'm actually not even gonna have him psych up anymore. I'm probably just gonna Helm Splitter and Twin Dragon Lash this guy. Although there really is no point to Helm Splitting, his defense is as low as it can get. $166, that's not bad. I don't think this guy has more than 500 health, so... Buff mid heal. I do plan on having him get mid heal, definitely. Jasper's back? I don't think he is, but in case he is. Shoot, who did I have you heal? Oh, he is back. Okay, perfect. Nice. Well, yeah, I'd imagine. Perfect timing for him to lose his defense buff. Uh... Just go for it. He psyched up to 50, that one mole. Not too concerned about that. Hope he won't do more than like 50 damage to anyone. Crap. Alright, that's still not good. I love that it confuses their guys. Oh, that's cute. Okay, you're psyched up though, so you're gonna attack. Okay, I'm probably gonna get his spear out. I dragged this fight out a lot longer than it should have. I should have. Let's just have you attack. $98. What do I have? I have multi-thrust, huh? Oh shoot, multi-thrust is just anyone. Well, forgot about that. It was only 3, I thought it was 4. Oh yeah, I remember getting a lot of damage with some of these abilities. Definitely. Hey. Oh, I've done multi-thrust with the Hunter Tension. I've done that stuff. It's really fun. Believe me. Let's just attack. Let's just try to end this. Like I said, I dragged this out a lot longer than I should. There's the 4. Crap. Alright, that could have been much worse. Come on, this guy has to die soon. Yes, I do know that too. That he goes Super Saiyan. There we go. Kill him, please. I imagine this guy can't have that much health left. Ah, perfect timing for me to say that, huh? Angelo being dead was just stupidity. Yeah, let's work on his humanity a bit.
Ooh, take it to the bridge. Things done got too far gone. Dig Doug. Dig Doug. Doug, dig.
I forgot that that's what the moles sound like. I didn't know they were Pikachu. Or Pokemon in general, I guess.
Dig Doug.
Wow. I'd like to meet the voice actor who did them. The Moon Shadow Hop. I'll probably end the stream once I get the ship. Since there's... wow. Yeah, he's the one with Zing. Yeah, of course he is. God, I pulled that fight off so badly. He's also the one with Zoom. Yeah. I am liking my current situation. The run back is gonna be sweet. I didn't see any Chimera wings. Okay, flee. Yay! Angelo's already behind in levels. I don't need him falling any more behind. Why am I running? Huh. I'm gonna predict 2 more battles until I get there. Maybe 1? Perfect. Can you really call it hunting? It's more like calling your dog with a whistle, and when he gets there, you just slash him. Bad example, I'm sorry, but still, that's basically what it's like. Although I did actual slime hunting in my game with the hardy hands. Like I did that the way you do it in all the other Dragon Quest games. I still stand. I mean, obviously, I enjoyed getting to level 99 in maybe like an hour of attempting it, but still. And the only reason I'm fighting these guys is because they give gold. It's just like they made reaching level 99 possible in a Dragon Quest game, which was nice, but still, like, not only have I never hit level 99 in a Dragon Quest game, I've never done it that quickly. Although it's redundant to say that because I said I've never done it. But still. Like, it's just insane. Also, I just want to say something. I've never walked back out of that mole hole. I've always done it back in Zoom. Because Angelo's usually alive. God, that was probably the worst fight with that mole that I've ever had playing this game. I cannot remember a time where I actually had someone die, actually, in that fight. I remember the walk getting there, I had someone die, but not the fight itself. Sweet. Also, did I ever go into his room and take his stuff? Well, Yasmin is a health thing, it's not an experience thing. Ugh. Level grinding in Final Fantasy XII was fun though. And unintentionally I ended up getting Larva Eater. That was a fun experience. Guess what I was about to do? Cat zoom. Also, what's weird, I remember the hero getting zoom. Must not be for a while. I'm sure he gets it eventually. Maybe not. I don't know. Heiska thing? What Heiska thing? I remember that I started helping you with that, but I don't remember finishing. I actually like that they made Heiska hard to get in 12. Should level his courage. I started courage, but now I see what the problem is. I plan on leveling up his courage anyway, because I do eventually want Kazap. And, well, Zap and Kazap are very good in this game. They kind of downplayed it in 11, but it's very good in this. I have 13,000 gold, huh? Not bad, not bad. Magically one shot. Yeah, your whole fight with Ultima, that was very lucky. That went off very well. That could have went way worse. I remember having a much harder time with Ultima, and I was prepared for that fight. Like, I had gear that absorbed it. I knew exactly what I needed to do to win that fight, and yeah, it did not go so well. Campsites, I like those too. They made inns almost pointless, but other than that, I definitely enjoyed the camp spots. Whoa, hilltop hut. Also the crafting, I love the crafting. That the mini forge was really nice. Actually, I'm not gonna get the ship. I need to get to bed and I need to use the bathroom. And it's 1 in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Great to have you, Final Fantasy lover. It's always nice to have you on stream. Not many people. I don't know many people that really enjoy these games like I do. So it was great having you on. Hopefully I'll catch some of your streams, and if you're not Final Fantasy lover and you like Dragon Quest Final Fantasy, go ahead and check out his channel. He does Final Fantasy and a lot of other games. So definitely check that out. Yeah, and I can't believe I accidentally stumbled across Lava Eater and that, and it ended up creating our most successful video on our channel. I didn't even plan on getting the Mina. I didn't even want to, because I knew Lava Eater took a lot of work. Like in the original Final Fantasy 12, it took a lot of work, and I did it by accident. But anyway, yeah. Again, great to have you. Again, check out his channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll get my mic fixed, so I won't sound this garbage. So, have a good night, and see you in the next stream, which will be tomorrow night. I plan on streaming this every night until I go back to school, which will be the 21st. So the night of the 20th will be my last stream of this game. And then I'll probably get back to Golden Sun. Finally finish that. I can think of 3 people that have been begging me to finish that. But, yeah. See you guys later.